Known as Jimmy Friday, and now I'm back with Agape Love. And this one is over boasting and being proud. Love does not boast. It is not proud. So let's not get so caught up in our achievements and the material things, that we possess, that we start esteeming ourselves higher than others. Let's not look down our nose at people. Like I said before, the only way you look down on somebody is to help lift them up off the ground. That's the only time you need to be looking down your nose at somebody to help lend a hand to pick them up. In 1 Corinthians 5:6, it say, boasting is not good. A little yeast worked through the whole batch of dough. Meaning that when you allow one little bit of wickedness in, then it works through the whole body. So let's stay on guard of that, that we're not letting one small thing explode like a wildfire within us. Now it is good to be proud of, your hard work. Take pride in what you do. Take pride, that you want to do a good job, but don't let your rewards go to your head, and have you walking around like a hot air balloon. You know what I'm saying? Head so big you can't get through the doorway. You feel me? So, take pride in what you do, but let it not turn into boasting. The Creator gives and takes away. So you got to remember that. You could lose it all overnight in a house fire, as some have done already. So, so let's be on guard of that. Don't allow your gifts to become a curse in your life. You know what I mean? Don't forget you needed help to get where you are today. No one can ever say that they became successful by themselves, alone. Everyone needed some help, whether somebody had to give you a ride one day, or you had to stay with somebody, or, they had gave you food to eat. Nobody became successful alone. 1 Corinthians 4:7, I'm going to read two different versions of it. This first one I came across, it says, who makes you different from anyone else? And what do you have that is not a gift from God? If you received it, why do you boast as if you did not receive it? And then, so I'm going to go to another version I have. It's kind of similar, but it's not. It says, for who makes you different from anyone else? What do you have that you did not receive? And if you did receive it, why do you boast as though you did not? So, I believe what he's saying here is, what you received was a gift. So stop acting as if you did it on your own, or that no one helped you. Like I said, we all needed help, so stop acting as if you didn't receive any help, that you just self-made. Nobody is self-made. I never seen nobody do it all by themselves. Like I say, going alone can get you so far, but it take a team. You know what I mean? So, now you may have, become selfish over time, from your pride, and got confused it with confidence, and it's a thin line between those two. So, pride and confidence, you just got to really pay attention and distinguish the two. You know what I mean? So, so let's not get so hyped up on self, because grace and mercy played more of a part than anything else you've done. And remember, the higher you go, the higher you climb that pride mountain, the further you got to fall, and the harder you're going to hit the ground. Like I say, God rejects the proud, but gives grace to the humble. So you got to remember that. Like I was looking at, like in James 1:17, he states that every good and perfect gift is from the Creator. So accept the gift. Don't let it become a curse. Use it as a blessing. That the Creator then passed down to you. So and then when you walking in your blessings, sharing your blessings and your gifts, be careful of how much, and when you start popping off at the mouth, about what you have or what you're going to get. you know, because you never know what type of ears is listening, and you never know what type of mouth is ready to go run and tell something. You know, it's a saying in the streets, you know what I mean? Loose lips sink ships, you know, so be careful how you bumping your gums and who you running and telling and showing things to. You know, and it brings me in mind, you know, of a story I was reading in 2 Kings chapter 20 about a man. You know, he had a nice crib, you know what I'm saying, and he had all kind of treasures and wealth inside his house. And, you know, and he was, you know, boasting, showing people, you know, this what I got, look what I got here, showing them all kind of things he possessed from his ancestors, you know, not knowing that the people he was showing was just really peeping to see what he had going on in his place. So the same people he was showing returned later with some help, and they done robbed the man and packed off everything he had, all from running his mouth, boasting, being too proud of what he had. You know, he even put his children in danger just because of, you know, him running his mouth. So, you know, be careful, you know, of what you're doing, because loose lips will sink a ship faster than anything else, you know. So, like I said, you know, be careful of what you saying and who you saying it to. You never know what kind of evil spirit is on the other receiving end of what you relaying to someone. You know, so let's you know, stay on guard of what we saying about our blessings. You know, and let's not let them turn it into boasting. Because like I said, it's a thin line between confidence and being prideful. You know what I mean? So, you know, remember, you know, love does not boast. And it's not proud. You know, love does not puff up, but it builds up. So, you know, let's be on alert of what we saying and how we boasting about it. You know, like I said, it's good to take pride in what you do. You know, give thanks and glory to the Creator, you know, that you're in a position to have what you have. You know, so stay humble. You know what I mean? And so that'll wrap it up for this week. And I'll catch y'all next week. You know what I mean? So keep your head up. You know, keep pushing through them storms. Stay strong. Stay prayed up, you know, because we out here in this fight, you know what I mean? So each day, let's try to, you know, make it 1% better, you know, and that's changing ourselves, you know, and learning how to do things differently than what we did yesterday. Y'all be cool.